Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. As always, thank you so much for coming back. I have been gone for a very long time. I was traveling from California all the way back to New York in a car. And so I'm going to pick up where I left off for the Rising Sign series, and we are now at Sagittarius Rising. So to quickly clarify what a rising sign is, this is the sign at dawn on the eastern horizon when you were born. So again, as I've said in every other video, that might mean nothing to you. The only thing that you have to know is that this is the part of the chart that explains your outward personality, mostly how other people are perceiving you, not necessarily how you feel deeply on the inside, but it's definitely about your first impression, how you land an interview, how you land a job, how you land a second date. All the type of things that have to do with first impression are very much ruled by the rising sign. So I like to call it the head of PR. It dresses us. It tells a lot about our appearance and a lot about how we are coming across to the world and to everyone else. So Sagittarius rising. This is one of the most bright, optimistic, and sort of vibrant rising signs because the ruling planet is Jupiter. So Jupiter is the biggest planet. It's, I like to call it the rich uncle. It is very generous. It helps us get luck. It's the planet of good fortune. So if your rising sign is Sagittarius, which is ruled by Jupiter, you by nature are going to, at the very least, come across as extremely optimistic, maybe really bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. People who kind of have that sparkle in their eye, that's going to be a telltale sign that they're a Sagittarius rising. So these people, rising signs kind of have to do with the lens of how we view life and how we like to view first impressions and interactions. So they're going to approach everyone with sort of rose-tinted glasses. So they might be someone who accepts everyone as they are when they first meet them, and then only, much, much later finds out that the person's maybe not as kind as they originally thought. So they're going to be people who give everyone the benefit of the doubt, especially when it comes to when they first meet them. Other people are going to be perceiving them as sweet and excitable to the point of maybe even being naive, and that's not necessarily the case. They could be a Scorpio, like a sun sign Scorpio, but a Sagittarius rising. So on the inside, they're actually very sort of critical and very street smart, I guess you could say, but their rising sign is going to make them seem much more sort of naively innocent, sweet, and maybe too good-natured, if that makes sense. So it's a very energetic rising sign because it's a fire sign. So this person's going to have a ton of energy when it comes to their day-to-day life, So what comes with optimism is also, a gas tank full of energy to approach the day. So as an employee, even as a lover, even as a friend, there's going to be someone where when they show up, they seem to have boundless energy, or at least have an impression that they're really excited and ready to be there. So to say it's an excitable sign would be an understatement, and then it's just one of the least passive rising signs, So it's not a water sign, it's not an air sign, it's not an earth sign, this is a fire sign. So Sagittarius rising, even if they have the most deep and brooding chart, if they have just this rising sign alone, they're going to give you the impression they're much, much, much lighter than they seem. So if you're Sagittarius rising, this video is for you, and this is a part of you where, again, even if you don't feel this way on the inside, other people may perceive you as being really sweet, lighthearted, excitable, adventurous, optimistic, and sort of bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. So if you guys have any questions at all, you can feel free to email me or send me a DM on Instagram, and the next video is going to be Scorpio rising, which is going to be one of my favorite. I always love to talk about anything Scorpio. So stay tuned, and thank you guys so much. Bye.